of Adam will die. Muslim, not Muslim, people who are not yet will die, rich poor will die. And when you die, the Prophet said, in qata'a amalu, you are cut off from this world. You have nothing to do with this world anymore. If you commit a crime after you die, the court cannot sue you anymore. If the court sue you, send you a summon in the grave, he is crazy. How can you summon the death? Nothing. You are cut off. Illa isala, except three things that still can save you. Three things that can help you in your grave and in the day of judgment. Number one, sadaqatin jariyah. You have some money, give it for the sake of Allah. You have a land, you have a house, anything that is useful, you donate it to Vision Peace of Islam. Say, make use for the sake of Allah, for da'wah. And when people come to Islam, they have no place to stay. You put them in the halfway house that you have made waqf. You have a house for the orphan, the aitam, for the poor. Whoever make use of this place, you get the reward, ongoing reward from Allah. وَإِلْمٌ يُنْتَفَعُ بِهِ, and knowledge, whatever you know, pass it down to your children. Teach them Fatiha, teach your friend Islam, teach them how to pray. And when they start to pray, because you have made an effort to teach them, you will get the reward. And when they teach their friend, you also will get the reward. It's a change of reward. Allah is going to reward all of us with a little effort, not much, just little. The little you spend now, Allah will give you more in the hereafter. And the last one is waladun salih yad'u lah. You see, the beauty of the saying of the Prophet, he said waladun salih. The Prophet never said ibn salih, bint salih. He said waladun salih. What is the meaning of walad here? That means any children that's under your care, you make them become righteous children. You die, they become good children. They pray, they fast, they do da'wah, they make zikr. You will get all the reward from Allah. Even they are not engineer, doctor, it's not a big problem. Because when you go down 6 feet under, Allah is not going to ask you about your doctorate. Allah is not going to ask you one question about your professionhood. Whatever you spend for dunya, just for dunya, in the secular education, not even one question Allah asks about that. But Allah will ask about your deen. Ma rabbuk, wa ma dinuk, wa man nabiyuk. He will ask you that. Waladun salih, righteous children. It can be your own children, your adopted children, your nephew, your niece. It can be anybody who's under your care. Because there are some people who don't have children. So can they have this kind of blessing from Allah? Yes. Take care of some orphans. Take care of your brother's child, your sister's child. You will get the reward. Waladun salih yad'u lah. Tell a brother and sister in Islam, we believe because we have seen with our own eye what Dr. Zakir might have done in Mumbai. In one of the night, he gathered at least 14 children, maybe more, I forgot. I was there. I was sitting like you, sitting down there, watching these 14 or 16 children. And everyone is about 13 years old, if I don't forget. And everyone is our double. They become our double. One's children represent Ahmad Didat. One children present Dr. Zakir Naik. his own son. One children present Dr. Bilal Philips, Abdurrahim Gray, Yusuf Este, and there's also one present me. All of them become our double. 13 years old, they speak like every one of us. It's a great achievement. If any of you participate in this program and your children become Waladan Saleh, Allah is going to bless you forever, brother and sister. You cannot be like them, maybe. You cannot be like us, but your children can be better than us, inshallah. As nothing is impossible. The beauty of the knowledge of Islam, if any children have knowledge of Islam, the knowledge of Islam will bring them over the globe. They can travel around the globe. If I am not a Muslim, I cannot be invited to talk to you. I will be staying in Malaysia, finish. Or go to China, Hong Kong, my homeland, finish. But because of Islam, I travel everywhere. I travel to China, I travel to Taiwan, I travel to Papua New Guinea, I was in Fiji, I was in Tonga, I was in New Zealand, I was in Australia, I was in America, in Canada, Europe, here, Middle East. Why? It's because of La ilaha illallah. You see what La ilaha illallah can do to us? La ilaha illallah Muhammad can make us become the great ummah. Great people. We don't have to fight for it. Just work for it. For the sake of Allah. At the end of the day, brother and sister, if you want to save yourself from the trial of the grave, remember the ayah that you always recite. Maybe not you, yeah? Because majority of the Muslim in this country are Ahnaf. But the Shafi'i people will always recite, Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya. Follow me? We recite together, Inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. Allahu Akbar wa lillahi alhamd. Majority of the Muslim in Southeast Asia will recite this dua iftitah in the prayer. He said, "Oh Allah, all my prayer, inna salati, all